guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a gray glitter halo eye featuring the Urban Decay's Naked Smokey palette. It's going to be flattering for any eye shade, any skin tone, and if you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I've already prepped and primed my face. I already have my complexion and my brows on. And today I'm going to be using the Naked Smokey palette. I haven't even touched it yet. I've had it for a while. The only thing I use out of it is obviously the brush. I'll probably use this brush for everything. So it comes with like the shader brush, and then it comes with like a little pencil smudger brush. So I'm going to be using this for most of the tutorial today. And I'm going to be doing like a halo type eye. I want the glitter to kind of just be in the middle to kind of be the focal point for my lids. And to start off with, I'm actually going to be using the UD, the Bondage. It's like a water adhesive glue almost. It's not even as sticky as like lash glue, but it just makes everything shimmery or glittery, more like that foil effect, so you have less fallout. And I'm going to start off doing one eye at a time. And I'm just going to place this only in the middle of the lid. And blend it out with your finger so you can feel that it's tacky. And with a shader brush, I'm going to be taking the color Armor, which has like, it's like a silver with micro glitter in it. And I'm just going to start patting this right where we placed the glue. And it's super gloomy today in SoCal. It's like actually raining. It went from like 90 degrees to rain. So this is kind of what my mood is. I'm just going to roll with it. Because it was definitely 86 degrees yesterday, so I'm guessing it won't last long. And for all the people in the Midwest, I really don't know how you do snow. I don't know how I would handle that. I've visited the snow, I've touched the snow, but I haven't really done much else with it. And I'm blending this all the way from the lash line to the actual crease of the eye. I'm not taking it past that though. And it doesn't need to be perfectly centered because I'm doing a halo eye, so the sides are all going to be blended out anyways. Make sure I really get it into that lash line. Then with the blending end of the brush that comes in the palette, I'm going to first take Combust, which is like a matte nude blush color. I'm just going to blend this in over the crease all the way across, just to kind of diffuse where we place the glue. And that first Armor color, just to make blending out easier. So it doesn't look like much, but it's just gonna be helpful later, make your life easy a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with Whiskey, which is a deep brown color. It matches the Whiskey eyeliner that they have, which is pretty popular, I feel like, so I feel like a lot of people would have that color. Just all the way across, because I don't want it to look like I have like a sparkly black eye. I want some dimension in there. Just really blown out, and see how I kind of brought it on this outer corner just to kind of start making the shape that you want. And I'm going to flip that brush over for the pencil end, and I'm going to first go in with Password, which is a matte cool tone gray, and I'm going to start making my shape. So I'm going to fill in that gap on either side of Armor and buff that into the crease on either side. And if you're new to working with darker shades, don't let them scare you, but my advice would be to start slow with small quantities and take your time, because they're a lot harder to fix after you've already placed them. So I've just taken Password and I've filled in basically the lid on either side of Armor. And I'm just going to go back in with Whiskey on the fluffy side and kind of rebuff that out so it stays soft. I don't want any harsh edges. They're not cute. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm following the shape of my natural eye, my natural crease. For all my monolid girls out there, take your time and map out your shape first with the Whiskey color before you get to this, and you won't have any issues. You can still recreate the same look. The goal is to be where you can't tell where one shade ends and the other begins. They're all kind of meshed together. And I'm going to take my all-nighter setting spray and just spray my brush. And I'm going to go back into that Armor shade and just re-blend with all the other shades that I have on. Just right in the middle to keep it bright. I just want that metallic right in the middle. Once again with whiskey, and just keep blending, blending, blending. I'm gonna keep it matte. I'm just gonna go in with a little blending brush and take 13, which is a matte creamy white. And I'm using a blending brush because I'm gonna buff it into the whiskey shade. I don't want any, like I said, no harsh lines. So just gonna buff it down. Okay, I'm gonna take 13 again, just right here in the tear duct. I want this to be just a little bit deeper. So with that same smudger end of the brush, I'm gonna dip into Black Market, which is like a satin black. You could use Dagger too, but I feel like it's a little bit blue toned, and I want to keep it kind of more matching. And just focus this in this outer V. I'm not filling it all the way in, just the outer V in the crease specifically. On the inner corner, and I'm leaving a gap above armor. I'm not blending it all the way across. Just really define the eye, and then we'll go back and blend some more. And just go back in with whiskey again and blend it out. So it's nice and blown out. And an easy trick to map out like how far to blow it out is to go ahead and match the end of your eyebrow. And don't go past your eyebrow. I'm trying to fly away, just trying to wing it out. And I'm gonna go back in with that clean blending brush with 13 and just rebuff out. You still want some space on your eyebrows, not trying to go all the way up. And normally I would take it down below, but I'm kind of liking it a little bit more dramatic. So I'm just gonna go in with some eyeliner, and this is in Legend by Urban Decay. And just do lash line and waterline. Okay, and I really smudge it into the lash line on the bottom specifically, just to fill in any gaps. And then I'm gonna smudge it into the top as well, so if like you have a skip right here, you're just gonna blend it out anyways. I'm feeling a wing, so to wing out my liner, I'm gonna be doing the Kat Von D Trooper, my tried and true. Got my wings on, and I'm just gonna apply a coat of mascara. I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion, but whichever mascara you like works. And you can leave it as is with just the mascara, but it's raining and it's kind of blah out today, so I'm gonna give myself a pick-me-up just with some lashes. And these are just the Ardell Wispies. I don't know what number they are, I just know that that's what they're called. And I believe it's like a double up. And I apply it with the green lash duo with like the wand. I don't like to blow on my lashes just because I feel like it's not like sanitary, but I just shake them off for a minute just to get the glue tacky and place them right on top. And I like these because they have a clear lash band, so you don't have like anything you really need to cover up. And I'm just gonna go in with one more coat just to make sure everything's blended. Mesh your real lashes together with the falsies. Not like we're fooling anyone that they're fake, but you don't want to be tacky and have a double layer of lashes. Alright, eyes are done. I'm just gonna go in with my tried and true Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm actually gonna be using the Subconscious, the gray toned one. I've hit pan on already because I want to keep it a little bit cooler. Just buff it out. And I'm using the same Ingot 3P small angle brush. And I'm wearing my hair straight, so I feel like I don't really need to do forehead because it kind of covers it up a little bit. So I'm just going to go back and re-blend everything. I'm not kidding when I say I don't like any harsh lines. And I feel like because I did do the cooler tone, I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and just really buff it out. And take the yellow shade, the one that I've also hit pan on, right underneath and above. And just buff it all out. And I'm gonna go in with my highlighter, and I'm gonna use Thunderstruck by Kat Von D, the white, it's like a metallic pearl, with my Anastasia A23 brush. I'm gonna bring this right around the brow and tops of my cheekbones. I bring down my highlight pretty far in on my bone right here, just because I feel like I have really bad under eye circles, so I feel like it helps kind of conceal that a little bit so it's not so obvious, in case you're wondering why I bring it down so far. Temple, and right above the brow arch right here. I feel like it helps like frame your eyes when people are looking at you. And just the tip of my nose, bring it up a little bit, not all the way, just to help brighten the center of my face. Cupid's bow, and I try just to keep it right on that little dip of my nose right here, or of my mouth, because I feel like it looks like a glitter mustache if you don't. And not really for that. For blush, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Kinky, which is kind of like nudish peach type of color. I'm just going to pop this right on the cheekbone and blend it back like so. I use a really small angle brush for this because I feel like it helps keep it right where I want it and keep the most concentration of the color right here on the apple, and just kind of blend whatever's left on the brush back so you have like a nice gradation of color. If you don't know where the apples of your cheeks are, you can smile and do it like that. It's really just the part of your cheek that lifts up when you're talking and smiling. For lips, Veronica by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And once you have your lips on, and once that is all done, I'm just going to go ahead and spray everything down like one does. So this is the finished look. I dig it. I feel like it fits the mood for the weather today here in SoCal, which is cold, gray, and rainy. I hope that you guys like it. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Give me your feedback down below. I like to hear what you guys have to say, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.